Have a seat, Dr. Weir.
I apologize for the short notice, but we've had something come up that requires your immediate attention. Lyle.
At 0300 this morning, TDRS picked up an automated navigation beacon broadcasting at 2-minute intervals in Neptune orbit. This is a hard copy of the data.
This is incredible. These are the same coordinates before the ship disappeared. It's the event horizon. She's come back.
However, Houston wants to send a search and rescue team. Investigate the source of the transmission. If it really is the event horizon, they'll attempt to salvage. Now, we need you to prepare a detailed briefing on the ship's systems for the salvage crew.
With respect, Admiral, I have to go with them.
Dr. Weir, you have no experience with salvage procedure.
Look, you can't send a search and rescue team out there on their own and expect them to succeed. It'd be like sending an auto mechanic to work on the shuttle.
I fail to see how sending you would improve their chances.
I designed that ship. I put 14 years of research into that vessel. I spent the last 7 trying to work out what went wrong.
Your desire to redeem your reputation doesn't factor into this.
This isn't about my reputation. This isn't about me at all. The event horizon was created for one reason. You go faster than light. Without that, we can never reach new stars. We can never colonize new planets. Mankind's evolution will end here. 7 years ago, we didn't just lose a ship and a crew. We lost the dream. I have to go.
It's not that simple. Lyle, play the recording for Dr. Weir.
Navigation control tried to hail the vessel. This was the only response. Since that initial transmission, there's been no further contact.
Crew, could they still be alive?
Someone sent that message.
Admiral, you have to put me on that ship.
This is a briefing scene that occurs in the daylight station, so it's right after Weir wakes up and there's the pullback shot to reveal the daylight station over Earth, but before he boards the Lewis and Clark and heads out to the event horizon. So he was summoned to Admiral Hollis's office and basically given the information that the event horizon had reappeared and the information about the message. If you notice, some of the nice kind of production design details here is like the old sailing ship in the background. I always like the idea that all these people basically work for the Coast Guard, only now what they're doing is they're patrolling the shores of Earth and the outer limits rather than the shores of America. We cut this scene because it was felt that the very first version of the movie was too long, which I think it was, and that ultimately this is all information that you learn in the body of the picture, which you do. But I do think that these kind of scenes are quite good for anticipation. You know, and I think it's very interesting to look at it now. And it really builds, I think, Sam Neill's, Dr. Weir's investment in the event horizon a lot better. You see how long he spent working on it. You see his passion for the ship. You see his passion to be included in the mission. He actually persuades them that he should be going along. And I think that's important for his character. And I think for that reason, I wish we'd maybe kept a slightly shorter version of this scene in the movie. This really is a very first early cut of the scene. You know, if we had included it in the movie, we'd have done a lot more work to just improve the performances. I think there are better takes and a better way to cut the sequence. I also kind of like the set as well, that you get to see a little bit more of the daylight station. The idea of the green screens behind Admiral Hollis there was that when Sam first entered the room, you would see just a view of Earth. out of the back there. So you'd think it was just a long, thin window, and you'd see Earth rotating. And then when the briefing begins, it would change. You see them looking up there. It would change to show all the different planets and the position of where the event horizon is. And then for the message here, you'd have like voice wave pattern recognition things. So that what you realize is these are just large computer screens, flat screen computer screens that are mounted on the wall, and that the image of Earth was just kind of a projection.
Message.
Admiral, you have to put me on that
That's a good
ship.
moment from Sam.